During the first 3 years of life, a baby's brain grows at an astonishing rate, forming over 1 million neural connections every second. This growth relies heavily on real-world experiences like eye contact, gentle touch, hearing human voices, and interactive play. These experiences create a foundation for cognitive, emotional, and social development. However, modern technology presents challenges that didn't exist for previous generations. Many infants are exposed to fast-moving cartoons, colorful animations, and loud sounds from screens before their brains are fully ready to process them. These experiences may seem harmless, but they carry hidden developmental risks that parents rarely consider. Fast-paced shows like Coco Melon, Baby Shark, Blippi, and even Paw Patrol appear entertaining and educational. Parents often believe these programs are helping their child learn. Yet, the intensity of these videos overstimulates the infant brain, which is designed for slow, natural human interaction. Rapid scene changes, flashing lights, exaggerated expressions, and constant music push babies' developing neural systems into overdrive. Instead of supporting growth, these programs trigger artificial dopamine spikes, giving babies short-term excitement but long-term challenges. What follows is often dependence on high-intensity stimulation, making regular toys, books, or calm play seem uninteresting, dull, or frustrating. Many parents notice changes when the screen is turned off. Babies may cry, become restless, or refuse independent play. These behaviors are not signs of disobedience. They are symptoms of sensory overload. Over time, the brain adapts to expecting constant stimulation, leaving ordinary experiences unappealing. Even short exposure to fast cartoons can affect attention spans, mood regulation, and the ability to self-soothe. Babies express discomfort non-verbally through fussiness, irritability, and emotional swings. Understanding these reactions is crucial for parents, who often misinterpret them as behavioral problems rather than signs that the brain is struggling to cope with unnatural stimulation. Coco Melon is particularly intense, with scene cuts every 1 to 3 seconds, exaggerated movements, bright colors, and repetitive high-energy songs. Experts have compared this sensory load to a caffeine rush for infants. After watching, many babies show increased irritability, hyperactivity, or distractibility. Even fast-paced versions of Baby Shark deliver similar effects, using loud beats, flashing backgrounds, and rapid zooms that overwhelm visual and auditory systems. This overstimulation prevents the brain from naturally processing calm experiences, making quiet time, storybooks, and independent play less appealing. Over time, these habits can hinder cognitive, emotional, and language development. Blippi, with his loud voice, constant jumping, and exaggerated gestures, intensifies the problem further. Infants become conditioned to expect high excitement at all times, leaving normal experiences dull. Everyday life, which is slower and quieter, cannot compete. Even Paw Patrol, while intended for older children, contains fast cuts, dramatic tension, and action sequences that may overstimulate younger viewers. Babies cannot verbalize discomfort, so their brains express stress through mood swings, sleep struggles, and short attention spans. Parents must recognize these signs as indicators that overstimulation is occurring, rather than assuming their child simply dislikes calm activities or has a behavioral issue. Scientific research explains why these effects occur. Fast-paced content disrupts attention development, conditioning babies to crave intense stimulation and making it harder for them to focus on slow, real-world tasks. Language acquisition suffers because babies learn through back-and-forth interaction, not passive screen viewing. Emotional regulation is also affected, as dopamine highs from these programs create irritability when the stimulation ends. Executive function, skills like memory, problem-solving, and self-control, is weakened during the critical 0 to 5 age period. Sensory systems become overloaded from flashing visuals and loud noises, leading to anxiety, disrupted sleep, and difficulty calming down. Many parents assume their babies enjoy the content itself, but infants are responding to the intense dopamine rush, not the educational value. These shows are engineered for addiction, not learning. Fortunately, the brain is resilient. Overstimulation can be reversed with consistent, gentle changes. Abruptly eliminating screens may cause frustration, so gradual reduction is recommended. Replacing fast-paced content with slower, calmer shows like Daniel Tiger, classic Sesame Street, Bluey, Little Bear, or Sarah and Duck provides language modeling, emotional lessons, and gentle sensory experiences. These programs support development rather than overwhelm the brain. Increasing real-world, hands-on play is essential. Blocks, stacking cups, balls, water play, pretend play, and outdoor exploration help develop creativity, coordination, and problem-solving naturally. Reading daily, singing slow nursery rhymes, and spending time outdoors strengthen emotional bonds and provide predictable routines. Short periods of independent play encourage focus, self-regulation, and confidence. By combining calm media with enriched real-world experiences, parents can gradually retrain the brain to enjoy slower, meaningful activities, replacing artificial stimulation with real cognitive and emotional growth. Snuggling, storytelling, and face-to-face interaction are critical for developing secure attachments and emotional intelligence. When babies receive consistent attention, they feel safe exploring their environment. Predictable routines and calm interactions reduce anxiety and improve sleep. Over time, these small, daily practices strengthen neural pathways that support attention, memory, problem-solving, and emotional resilience. Gentle guidance, patience, and a nurturing presence help babies recover from previous overstimulation, allowing their natural curiosity, focus, and emotional stability to return. Parents who consistently implement these practices often notice positive changes in behavior, sleep, attention span, and overall mood within weeks. Limiting screen exposure and prioritizing slow, meaningful interaction helps prevent sensory overload before it starts. When infants engage in real-life experiences, their brains learn to process social cues, manage emotions, and develop language. Calm storytelling, gentle music, and quiet play provide sensory input at the right pace, fostering neurodevelopment without causing stress. Encouraging exploration and curiosity in a safe environment nurtures creativity and problem-solving skills. These early experiences build a foundation for lifelong learning, emotional intelligence, and cognitive growth. Screens should supplement, not replace, meaningful human connection. Parents can make small, intentional changes to help their babies thrive. Reducing exposure to fast-paced cartoons gradually, choosing slower, calmer content, and prioritizing interactive play supports brain health. Observing your child's reactions provides valuable feedback. Fussiness, irritability, or avoidance can indicate overstimulation. Adjusting the environment, creating routines, and modeling calm behavior teach children emotional regulation. Over time, these interventions allow babies to regain focus, enjoy ordinary play, and engage with the world without needing constant high-intensity input. The goal is to replace artificial stimulation with experiences that build real cognitive, social, and emotional skills. The effects of overstimulation extend beyond early childhood if left unchecked. Habitual reliance on fast-paced content can influence attention spans, emotional regulation, and learning habits later in life. By guiding babies towards slower pace, meaningful experiences, parents can lay the foundation for better executive function, empathy, problem-solving, and adaptability. Real-world interaction strengthens language development, social skills, and emotional intelligence in ways screens cannot replicate. Babies who experience calm, interactive play develop stronger neural networks, supporting resilience, creativity, and lifelong curiosity. Early intervention ensures that the foundations of brain development remain healthy, balanced, and robust. Recovery from overstimulation is both possible and highly rewarding. Gradual reduction of high-intensity media, combined with enriched real-world experiences, allows the brain to recalibrate. Babies begin to enjoy quieter play, focus for longer periods, and express emotions more calmly. Improvements in sleep, mood, attention, and curiosity appear within weeks of consistent interventions. Parents often notice renewed interest in blocks, books, pretend play, and outdoor exploration. These changes reflect the brain's remarkable ability to adapt, showing that early intervention can restore natural developmental pathways and foster healthier cognitive, emotional, and social growth. Ultimately, babies do not need flashy cartoons to thrive. They need meaningful human connection. Eye contact, voice, touch, and responsive interaction create the neural foundation for intelligence, emotional strength, and lifelong learning. While screens may seem convenient or educational, they cannot replace a parent's presence. By prioritizing real-world experiences, calm media, and interactive play, parents can ensure their child develops attention, problem-solving skills, emotional regulation, and creativity. The first years are too critical to leave to artificial stimulation. Babies flourish when supported with love, patience, and purposeful interaction, rather than bright lights and rapid movement. The first 3 years set the stage for all future development. Real-life experiences, calm guidance, and meaningful interactions shape attention, emotional resilience, language, and cognitive abilities. Fast-paced cartoons may provide temporary engagement, but they risk undermining these critical foundations. By reducing overstimulation and emphasizing gentle, interactive experiences, parents can reverse negative effects and promote healthy neural growth. The brain thrives on connection, curiosity, and challenge at the right pace. This early investment ensures children develop focus, empathy, creativity, and adaptability, giving them the tools to navigate learning, relationships, and life itself with confidence and balance. By choosing slower-paced shows, emphasizing real-world exploration, and fostering secure, responsive interactions, parents create an environment that supports healthy brain development. Overstimulation is not irreversible. Gradual changes restore attention, emotional regulation, and curiosity. Daily reading, outdoor play, pretend games, and calm media provide rich experiences for neural growth. These practices help babies learn language, problem-solving, and social skills naturally, while avoiding the negative effects of constant high-intensity stimulation. Ultimately, nurturing human connection, patience, and intentional play gives children a foundation to thrive, building resilience, intelligence, and lifelong love for learning that cannot be achieved through screens alone.